House Furnishings, The Motor Company, Dane Scott Productions, Hometown Family Restaurant, Iron Horse Auto Salvage, Lithocrafters, Near North Music, Sequins House of Cheese, and Witt Auto.
From right to left, the Clintonville Truckers will kick to our Marinette Marines. Tim Hyman has it teed up. Ben Yonkman is deep for Marinette. This game is underway. Going to be a shorter kick taken at the 20-yard line by the Marines. Returned up to the 30 and out to the 35. That pile will move and tackle down, and starting about the 37-yard line will be the Marinette Marines. 52, a little 53 at times. They'll start in the 52D here against the Marines. They're going to line up strong right side. Pitch it to Yonkman right away. Sweeping the right. He needs to turn the corner, and he's out to the 40-yard line and tackled down. Clintonville sprung it out well because Marinette put center. Don Barrett's going to flank off to the left side. This time the tight I formation. They take, they fake to the fullback. Bolzine, the quarterback, keeps, comes over left guard behind Jason Fendrick and gets a couple of more out. Marinette's top two ball carriers here are the first two carries. This time they spread him out again. Slot man, flanker, off to the left side. Fake to the full, going to pitch to Yonkman. He's being pursued, turns it, gets the first down out to midfield, and nearly got fired. That last tackler there, he got tackled down to the 46-yard line. So here come the Marines in Clintonville territory at the 47 for the first time here tonight. Here's a give to the fullback, Hanson. He gets just one. Clintonville played it well. Up off the bottom of the pile is Tony. Here the Marines will come. I backfield, deep eye this time. Pick to the full. Here's Bolzine keeping off of right tackle. He dives forward down to about the 43-yard line and a short gainer again. Territory, the initial possession of this football game. Flanker off to the near side is Barrett. Here's a give to the fake to the fullback. Pitch to Yonkman. He's got the corner. Turn to the 40, 35, 30, and out of bounds. First down for Ben Yonkman. Nice first down, Marinette. Flanker, Barrett, well off to the far side with the ball on the near hash mark. Bolzine on the count will take, give to Yonkman straight ahead. Ben gets just a couple down to the 28-yard line this time. Clintonville playing a pretty tough. Barrett off to the left, ball still on the near hash mark with the ends in tight for quarterback Brett Bolzine. Quick count, fake to the full, pitch back to Yonkman again, cuts it in. He's to the 25 and tackle down there. Yonkman made a good cut in, but then the pursuit got. Ends will be in tight with the backs of the I formation. Yonkman, Hanson, fake to Hanson. Bolzine's going to keep, come around the right end. He broke it through at the 20. He's going to go to the 10, to the 5, and Marinette gets a touchdown. Pretty play by, now Marinette will try to kick the extra point here. Ryan Koenigs has it placed down. The kick on the way with plenty of toe into it is perfect. And Marinette has an early 7-0 lead on Clintonville. 8:03 to be played here in the first quarter. Back with the Marines kickoff after this.
And we're able to break some longer runs.
Yeah, they were really looking to pitch it quite a bit in that first possession. Here's Marinette's kickoff now. Ryan Koenigs, a nose down spiral that bounces at the 25, picked up at the 20 by Clintonville, returned to the right. Here with the football is Tim Hyman. Hyman out to the 30, and he's tackled down there. Reversed his field after he picked up that football, got it out to get the tackles. Matt Finger at the nose. Jeremy Anderson makes a start at linebacker tonight. Matt Hanson there too. First down play out of the wishbone. Give to the halfback off the right side. He's met at the line and pushback. Ran it right at Kevin Olson. And when we first got Weber, 27 of 70 for 370 yards coming in and 2 touchdowns, but 6 picks. He goes back to throw on second down and 10. Looking left, now he runs. Fires one up for grabs. It's incomplete. He got some pressure and he threw it toward the sideline here at about the 40-yard line and out of
ball, and he had no place to go with it.
So here's Clintonville down to third down and 10 from its own 30. Taking a give up the middle to the fullback. He's going to get about 2 yards, and Clintonville goes into a punting situation. Clintonville to punt for the first time in the game. Eric Kind is back there to do the punting, standing on his 20, gets the good snap, and booms a nice end-over-end kick that John Hampton takes. Fumbles a bit at the 37, picks it up to the 45, up to the 48-yard line where he's tackled down. Nice return after he bobbled it. And Hampton returns that punt for it. Going to flank off to the left side. Marinette keeps the ends. Lacrosse and Sutton in tight. Here's a take and a give. Yonkman off of right guard. Across midfield down to the 48-yard line comes Ben. Ben Yonkman. Marinette has it at the Clintonville 48-yard line. Second down and 5. Barrett flanked off left. Deep 5 formation here for Bolzine. Taking, giving to Yonkman. Same play. Off the right side. Yonkman across the 45. Pulls forward to the off to the left. They keep the ends in tight again. Ball near hash mark here. Bolzine will fake in the line. Keep himself. The play he scored the touchdown on. He gets a first down here and gets down to the 39-yard line. Center Brian Beerson on his right side. Jason Fendrick on his left at guards. Jake Harrison left side tackle. Brandon moving on the right. right side. Give to Yonkman. Comes up the middle. He gets tackled down as he tried to take it outside. Nice open field tackle. The two tight end formation. Flanker left, I backs Hansen and Yonkman. Fake to Hansen, pitch it back to Yonkman. Looking for his block in the corner to the 40. Strung out wide. Clintonville plays it well again. But only Don Barrett goes out wide left. Polzin, the quarterback here. The quick snap, good to hand to Yonkman. Off of left tackle, they wrap him up. The defensive end, Kurt Dahlman, had him high again. That was a third down play, and we go to Marinette. Olsen gets the ball, and he's going to kick away, but a bad kick off the side of his foot. Bounces at the 30 and goes out of bounds near the 27-yard line. Oh, that was a poor punt. Wanted to pin us in the first. 7-0 Marinette. Quarterback Weber will take hand, and Marinette's in the backfield defensively. That ball carrier never made it back to the line of scrimmage. 5 purple players around him. Jeremy Anderson up leading the charge. Rod second down and 10. Tim Hyman's going to split out to the near side at end. Now they motion the halfback LaViolette this way. Faking to the line, quarterback keeping. He gets met. Scott Weber wanting to run the option, but Jason Fendrick, the defensive tackle of Marinette, read it. Jason Fendrick defended it perfectly. Clintonville goes to 3rd down and 9 from its own 29. Flanker split into the right side. Flanker motions that way now. Here's a take and a give off the right side. The running back LaViolette met as he comes to the line of scrimmage and fights his way for 1 yard out here to the 30-yard line. Fendrick. And to do the punting here for Clintonville now, we'll take a look at Tim Hyman again. Gets a good snap from center. They rush him, they block it. It's blocked, and Marinette will pick it up. The guy who blocked it got it. Marinette's going to have it near the 20-yard line. He caught it right off the foot.
32, I think.
And that would be Jeremy. Jeremy's only about 5'7". Looked like somebody who's kind of shorter there. He just caught it right off the foot and fell down at the 19. First down, Marinette. Give to Victor Manhansen. Polzin's going to keep following through the hole off of right guard and get it down inside the 10 to the 9, maybe the 8-yard line.
Out there, so.
Here come the Marines. At the 8, they need 1. Again, they give this time to Matt Hansen. He'll battle, break a tackle, get inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. For a change, quarterbacks will come. Lining up strong right in the line this time. Backs also strong this way. Fake to the full. Polzin caught behind the line. A fine defensive play. Again, it was the linebacker, John Fife. Barrett going to flank out to the far side. Ball on the near hash mark here as the Marines set it up. This time balanced in the line out of the eye. Fake to the full. Polzin trying to run the quarterback counter, and they're ready for that one. They spun him down for a loss of 2 more back on the
middle, and Clintonville's just packing it right in there.
From the 7-yard line, fake to the full. Flags go down. Polzin tackled down as he keeps gets it back where they started.
Polzin kept it, and that's why it opened up in the middle. 3rd down,
Polzin passing. He throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Dan Sutton. Looked like he got pressured in his arm. Period number 2 at Eardley Stadium.
This sports broadcast.
And here come the Marines now. They face a 4th down from about the 10.5-yard line. Show the eye backfield of Hansen and Yonkman. Now motion Yonkman out of the backfield. Polzin going to take play action, quick drop, fire over the middle. Man open, caught by Rob Lacrosse for the touchdown. Rob got behind 2 defenders, and Brett had time to throw it that time. An 11-yard
carve there again.
And now Marinette tries to tack on the extra point. Ryan Koenigs out of the hold of Chad Sebro, and played that sputtering drive look a lot better. Here the Marines now going for 2. Tight eye formation. Polzin from behind center. Oh, he ran into his fullback, Hansen, and he didn't make it. Wanted to fake to Matt off the right side, and that just messed up the play. They ran into.
This sports broadcast brought to you by Ansel Corporation.
9-0. Bayport leading Shawano 7-0. Of course, Bayport winless. Those are first quarter scores from other Bay Conference games. Marinette's kickoff. Koenigs down to the 20-yard line where it's taken and returned. This is Tim Hyman. Hyman up to the 30, and he gets hit brought down there. In on the stop, John Hampton for the Marinette Marines. 51 to go here in the first half. Now the Truckers going to come out in their passing formation for the first time. 3 wide receivers to the near side, a single wide receiver far side. Quarterback back to throw. Scott Weber running out of the pocket now to the 30, 35, scrambles up here and dives near the 40-yard line. He is close to the first down. Scrambled by Weber of 8. This time they come out, show wishbone. Split the end off on the left side. Scott Weber's their quarterback. On a 2nd and 2, play action, goes back to throw. Marinette puts the pressure on. They complete it. And if he hung on to it, no, he didn't. In front of the Marinette bench here, the official says the Marines going with a 52 defense, their base. Clintonville out of the wishbone here. Motions a man, so they have 2 wideouts to the left side. And Kramer, Weber goes back to throw. Over the middle, intercepted. Down immediately, the Marinette defender after the pickoff at about the 46-yard line. Matt Hansen, the linebacker. Mark here in the 2nd quarter. Flanker off to the right is Don Barrett. Balanced line, back to throw on first down. Polzin to Barrett, going deep with one. He's at the 15, caught it! To the 10, to the 5, diving in for the touchdown. Don Barrett streaking. Hey, how's this for an average? Nothing is the score. Marinette goes for 2 now. They put trips to the right side. Fake the pitch, fire the end zone to Rob Lacrosse for 2. Well executed that time by quarterback Brett Polzin. They lined up strong to the right, put a couple of wideouts that way. Fake time to go here in the second period.
This sports broadcast brought to you by the Brothers.
And we haven't played a minute yet in the second quarter, and Marinette scored 2 touchdowns in the period. We played 35 seconds of it. Here's the kickoff by Koenigs. Taken from the 20-yard line, returned from there by Clintonville. Out to the 30, sweeping wide to the far side with the football. John LaViolette got the corner turn. Nice return. He's out across the 40, almost out to midfield. John LaViolette. He ran from this
on the corner.
Yeah, that was a 27-yard return to that kickoff. Play action, back to throw Scott Weber. Off of the sideline route, it's completed at the 43 in Marinette territory and tackled down to the 39. There's Clintonville's first down of the... So at the Marinette 39-yard line, first down for Clintonville. They're going to motion LaViolette off to the left. This time give to the fullback. He hits straight ahead and gets a few down to the 35-yard line. Well, the passing game starting to here for Clintonville in Marinette territory. 3 wideouts to the far side, a single flanker to the near side. Swing it out that way. It's going to be caught at the 35. Nice cut-in move. First down at the 30, and they push him back. Did he get the first down? We'll see what kind of a forward progress mark. I might have been a little bit early in calling the first down there. At the 29-yard line. Tim Hyman is going to split out to the near side. 3 wideouts near side, split end far side, Neil Waite. They're going to hand to the fullback up the middle. He gets a hold. Steve Wollenberg. He's got himself daylight down to the 22-yard line before Swan. It's third down and 3 here for Clintonville, a long 3. They come out showing the wishbone formation. Ends are in tight this time. Everybody in tight. Weber will take hand, and in trouble is Feiss with the football, hit behind the line and brought down. Did he get creamed? Matt Hansen, after Scott Swanson slowed him up. Scott Weber, the Clintonville quarterback, as a flanker off to the left side with the backs in the wishbone this time. He'll take, faking the line. Oh, he nearly did he lose the football. It was a third down play. The ball squirts loose, and Marinette says it's got it. Now all the officials agree. Rob Lacrosse has got the football, and the Marines get their second takeaway in the football game. Dan, you know what happened there when Scott Weber took the ball to hand off. Marinette was into the territory, stopped Clintonville's first threat of the football game. 29-yard line. The Marines have it their own territory. 8:36 to go here in the second. Brett Polzin got a quick pitch to Ben Yockman. Cuts it up to the 30. Ooh, Ben gets hit pretty hard. An open field tackle at the 34-yard line. Feiss,
but this year, but Ben popped right up, right off the ground, and right back into the huddle.
Lacrosse and Barrett flanked off to the far side. Pitch to Yockman, trying to pitch right. He turns it up at the 40. And he's going to be short of the first down, it appears. He got ridden. Don Barrett flanks off to the near side. Got that 46-yard touchdown pass earlier in the quarter. Here's a take and a give. Yonkman up the middle for very little. A big number 78, Nick Oski. I'll bring him down. Hansen going to come out here on a flank here for Marinette this time. So 2 flankers and a lone running back. Running the option, pitching it to Yonkman. Looking for a block, and he's out to the 45-yard line. Clintonville did a good job of getting a lot of bodies over there.
And Ben just ran right by him, and the coaching staff was just screaming at him.
Here's a fake to the full. Polzin keeps, gets the first down across midfield to the 45 in Clintonville territory. Brett Polzin, 21-0 Marinette, and the Marines on another march. From the 45, Polzin quick pitches to Yonkman. He looks to throw. Throws one down here, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver Dan Sutton fell down.
That's kind of how it was a lame duck going in the air.
Second down and 10 for Marinette. Give to Yonkman off of right tackle. Ben for a few, maybe 4 down to the 40-yard line. Ben Yonkman on the carry. And again, Kurt Dolman on the tackle for scrimmage here. Marinette comes out. Lacrosse on the right side. Sutton at the near side. It ends. Strong right in the line, though, of the Marines. They're going to take and give here to Yonkman. He battles his way through the interior of that line, maybe just short of the first down. They're going to give him the 35-yard line. He needed about a half yard more to get a first down. So going on. Watch the game. High formation backfield at a key 4th down play. Pitcher for Yonkman. He's got a lot of daylight. He gets the first down and then tackle down. Oh, nice defensive play to come up. Boy, that corner was wide open and closing the ground at the fullback. I know that's Jeremy Anderson. Here's Polzin faking left, running right, getting about 3 inside the 30 to about the 27-yard. high backfield this time to the weak side of the line. Fake to Hansen. Oh, Clintonville shot through there. The ball squirts out. And now let's see if they're going to rule it a fumble or not. Clintonville wants the football.
Defensively and holding Brett in tight.
Marinette keeps the football here at the 30-yard line. Polzin pitching to Yakman, turning it right side to the 25. A first down. Yakman spins down near the 15-yard line. Ben Yakman finds 86 yards. And, of course, earlier tonight he went over 1,000 yards for the season. Here's a take and a give. Yakman met in the backfield. Bounced off of that tackler. Now scrambles forward to about the 15-yard line. May lose a little bit. And there, Clintonville again. Don Barrett flanks off to the right side. At quarterback now, Polzin will take, faking the line, come to the left side, get inside. Oh, he broke a tackle. He's inside the 10, down about the 8 or 9 yard line. That must have been your quarter. Power eye backfield, strong left in the line, the power in the backfield to the right. Fake to Hansen, pitch it back to Yakman. Going to try and turn the corner. Clintonville gets out there. Yakman needs the inches. He got that, but not much more. Coming over defensively, Clintonville had 3 players deep
to the corner.
Here we go again, this time strong to the right side. They fake to the left. Here comes Polzin through a hole, diving close. Brett Polzin, the quarterback, must be down around the 1 yard line here. The door again. Polzin from behind center. Balanced in the line this time. He'll take. And did he fake it? Who's got it? In the backfield, I think he gave it to Matt Hansen. The fullback, from the 3. Polzin takes. Fakes to Hansen, keeps himself, runs it in. Touchdown, Marinette. Brett Polzin faking to the fullback coming off the right side, and it was a foot race to the try and kick the extra points. Eric Sebro holding, placed down for Ryan Koenigs. His kick is on the way, and it is good. And Marinette takes a 28-0 lead on Clintonville.
By Coleman Furniture, DNN Bank.
Yard line. Ryan Koenig's ready to kick off. Things are getting a bit frosty out here at Eagley Stadium, aren't they, right now? Here's Koenig's kick. End over end, kind of short. Taken by an up man at the 31-yard line. And returned out here to the 40, where he's brought down and ridden down. On the tackle for the defense, intact. Coming out, they're playing a passing defense now. They change up from that 5-man front. Back to throw is Scott Weber. Deep right side pattern. Intercepted. Craig Veet picks it off at the 43-yard line. The defender was breaking on the football, and Craig came out of nowhere to intercept.
And Marinette just was able to pick it off, but it was a good pitch by him.
First down, Marinette. Here's the hand to Yakman, trying to sweep it wide. He cut it into the 50 to the 4. He got a first down, and he's down to the 44-yard line. I didn't think that one was going to go. He looked like he was bottled up as he tried. And it's first down, Marinette. Tight eye backfield for Brett Polzin. Taking, faking to the fullback, keeping, trying to run down the line of scrimmage off of one tackler down to the 40. Bounced off of one tackler nicely that time. Flanker Don Barrett off to the right. Out of the eye, fake to the full, back to throw. Polzin looking for Barrett. It's
interference.
He got double teams. Going to line up on the flank on the far side. Lacrosse the end on the near side. Sutton the end on the far side. Polzin needing about 6. Running the pitch to the short side. Behind Yakman the pitch goes. Yakman going to fall on it. And a flag goes down. The ball is still loose out here to midfield. Clintonville's got it at midfield. The pitch with split ends out and a flanker and a slot to the near side. Kramer hands to his fullback, Wollenberg, and they kind of ran into each other. That slowed the play down. Wollenberg got back to the line of scrimmage, and Rob Hansen 32-22. Here's Clintonville. Quarterback Kramer handing on a sweep to the left side. Turning it to midfield with the football. Here is Tim Nesheim. And Nesheim gets 10 yards, maybe 11. And a first down. Campbell in one of the corners. Lacrosse and Seppi back there too with Craig Veith. First down, and back to throw goes Scott Weber. Looking to the right side, incomplete. Off the extended fingertips there. Here for Weber. He's going to motion a man to the left side here. Give to his fullback, Wollenberg, and he's met right up in the hole. Willenberg doesn't get too much. Jeremy Anderson at the linebacker spot. 3 wideouts to the near side here for Weber on a 3rd down and about 8. They're going to run a play and hand it. They turn the corner. Up down there for the first down is Tim Nesheim. And they sent the motion to the right side and then countered Nesheim the other way and reversing it. And net at the 25. 3 wideouts to the near side of the field. Now one of them is going to motion to the far side. LaViolette. And back to throw goes Weber. Sets and fires. Down low, incomplete. Scooped up off the turf, split out to the far side. Scott Weber, the quarterback. On the count. Takes the snap. Fakes to the full. Going to pitch it back. They drop the pitch. It's a loose football back at the 40-yard line. And Clintonville gets back onto it. They wanted to reverse it again. Show the motion. 16-yard loss. So we'll call it 3rd down and about 26. They pitch it back here to LaViolette. Tries to turn the corner. Tackled down to the 40-yard line. Kevin Olson made the penetration. Grabbed him by. He must punt it to Marinette. And to do that punting, who do we have out there? The kick away. End over end floater. LaViolette kicks it. And John Hampton calls for a fair catch back at the 15-yard line. So the Brett Polzine, the quarterback, out of the eye. Fakes to the full, keeps himself out to the 23-yard line before he's tackled down. Nice hole opened up here off the left side behind her. Don Barrett flanks off on the right side with the line balanced in the I formation in the backfield. Here's Yachman coming off the right side. Yachman gets the corner turn. He's to the 30, to the 40, to the 45, and knocked out of bounds. Fire. The legs cut out from underneath him across the way by Eric Kine, but Ben Yachman rambles out here to the 45-yard line for the Marines, where it's going to be first down. Marinette still in its own territory. Now they're going to spot it not at the 45. They're going to say he stepped out a little bit sooner at about the 43-yard line. And give Ben a gain of 15 and 114 yards earlier here tonight. Here's Polzine taking, handing. Yachman again coming to the near side. Cuts it up to the 45 to midfield, and Ben goes down. Lost the ball, and Clintonville's got it. Yachman fumbles as he's going down to the truck. Late here in the 3rd. 28-0 Marinette. The Truckers get a chance, though. LaViolette motions left. Here's Weber, the quarterback, optioning down the line of scrimmage, but he's going nowhere. This time they show the wishbone with the split end off to the left side. And they motion halfback LaViolette that way. Here's Weber faking in the line, going to run the pitch. Pitch it back here. And the pitch man has a little bit of difficulty catching that for the 3rd quarter at Higley Stadium. 3 wideouts to the near side and a split end to the far side for Weber. Back to throw. Chased out of the pocket. Throws down. He's got a man. It's incomplete. Broken up nicely. Boy, that ball was thrown on the money. But Craig Veith's 35-yard line. John Hampton, the single safety for Marinette, back at the 20. Here's LaViolette's kick. Wobbly. Hampton going to come up and let it bounce to the 30. Takes a big Clintonville bounce, and it's going to roll dead near the 24-yard line. So 6:01 on the clock. I formation. Back to throw. Polzine on first down. Deep drop. Throwing one deep. Got across at the midfield stripe. Got the football. He was 3 yards beyond the... Make that lead stand up. 20-0. Here's a fake to the fullback. Polzine on 2nd down and 10. Pitching it back to Yachman. Sweeping to the right side. He's got 5, and that's all he's going to get as the Clintonville defense corrals him over there. Flank off to the near side. Otherwise, the ends are in tight. Backs out of the eye. Hanson the full. Yachman the tail. Polzine trying to fake to the full, and he gets trapped behind the line of scrimmage. Clintonville again comes through the seams and wraps up his back to the 26-yard line, and now Kevin Olson has to punt it for Marinette. Kevin with a good snap and no pressure. Lines a spiral. That's going to bounce at the 44-yard line. Picked up on the bounce here and being returned by Eric Kine. Kine trying to get to the outside. Slipped a tackle. He's to the 50. Down the sideline, 40, and just tripped up in Marinette territory. He fell forward inside the 40. Let's see what kind of a mark on the first. Now 2 fumbles and a punt. All the offense can show here in the 2nd. Clintonville comes out in that trips to the near side formation. Going to pitch it back to John LaViolette. The halfback can't turn the corner. Red, and the tackle made by Rob Lacrosse of Marinette. Rob following week, and because they can do that during teachers' convention. Here's the quarterback, Weber, taking now. He wants to try and run something. He lost the football, and it's loose, and who's on top of it? Apparently Clintonville is, because Marinette is not celebrating anything. Yeah, down at the bottom there is under 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Truckers have it. 3 wideouts to the far side of the field. Split into the near side, and back to throw goes Scott Weber. With some pressure, he's going to get sacked back here at the 44-yard line in Clintonville's own territory. Coming through there, who was John LaViolette, stands at his 31, awaiting the snap. Another John Hampton of Marinette's back on the 25, awaiting the kick. Low snap from center, comes on a bounce. Marinette puts the pressure on, the kick away. Nice high floater that Hampton takes at the 26. John up to the 30, eluded the first tackler, did a little juke, and could get no further than the 31. Down to 3:11 to go in the period. At the 31, it's own territory. The Marines have it. Back to throw goes Pulsine, rolling to the right. Fires down here, complete to Sutton at about the 37. Dan gets close to first down yardage before he's tackled down out into the 42-yard line. Just a little delay route that time. They set up shop here. Backs are in the I formation. Fake to the fold on the pitch back to Yonkman. Looking for his block and he slipped down. Tried to make the cut, and the feet slipped out from underneath him. And he's going to lose a couple, but have a seat on the bench. New tailback out there. I'll try and pick out who it is. Fake to the full Pulsine, going to keep, finds a hole. He's up to the midfield stripe before he's tackled down. Brett Pulsine finding things open up. Eric Sebri well. High backfield, keep it in tight, needing one. Fake to the full Pulsine, keeping. He's not going to get it. Clintonville shot through a gap. And guess who? John Feisch, their tough linebacker. 28-0 leading. Not really a gamble, but let's see if they can get it going. Fake to the full, pitch it back to Sebro. He is tackled down back to the 45-yard line. Eric Sebro taking the pitch. Clintonville coming up there to defend the play. It has to be a victory for them. They have neutralized the Marines. Here's a take and a give straight ahead. And its defense corrals the ball carrier rather quickly there. Looked like number 33, Nesheim, might have carried. He was. With about 50 seconds to go here in the third. Now it's second down at about 7. LaViolet motions to the left. Kramer going to pitch to LaViolet. Motion to the left, came back to the right, took the pitch. He's in trouble, and he's tackled down back here at the 44-yard line. Kevin Olson was
Electric. The Brothers 3. Farmers and Merchants Bank and Trust. Boucher's Bakery.
And that spread formation again, the 3 wideouts to the far side. One split end to the near side, and Weber back to throw on 3rd down and 8. From midfield, pumping, throwing. He's got a man open. It's caught down here in the 25-yard line.
Good move.
To the 20. Eluded tacklers down to the 15-yard line. Nifty move after the catch. Made 3 tacklers miss. To Hyman. This time the spread formation, 3 wideouts to the near side. They hand straight up the middle to Wollenberg, the fullback, and he gets a couple inside the 15, down maybe to the 13 territory at the 14, second down. And 8 from there. 3 wideouts near side. 1 split end far side. Weber, the quarterback, straight back in the pocket. 1 pump fake. Oh, he's got some daylight to run if he wants to. He's going to tuck it and run to the 10, to the 5, cuts it in for the touchdown for Clintonville. Nifty run by Scott Weber.
Option of whether he was going to throw it or run with it, and Marinette didn't pick him up. Took it into the end zone.
Now trying to kick the extra point. The ball is booted in the air. Plenty of height to that one. And it's up and through. It leads the Truckers. Clintonville will kick to Marinette. Hey. From right to left here, and a crisp night at Higley Stadium. Flanagan approaches the football end over end, coming down to Jeremy Anderson at the 16-yard line. He's up to the 20, 30, through a hole, 40-yard line, and Anderson gets cut down at about the 42-yard line. He was almost off to the race. 1:43, 10:45 to go here in the 4th quarter. Tie-dye formation backfield, and the officials. And the Marines trying to get something going in the second half here offensively. Haven't done anything. Barrett flanks off to the right side, back to throw Pulsine over the middle, gunning, and Lacrosse has it knocked away from him. And a flag goes down, a very late flag. Their biggest plays here in the second half, the way things are going. Barrett flanks off to the right, big in the line. Pulsine in trouble, tackle down. Boy, they aren't blocking the linebacker. Barrett flanks off near side, ball at the 46 in Clintonville territory, second down and 13. Pulsine fakes to the right, takes it straight ahead, then on a run to the 40, and remains out of the football game for Marinette. From the 39, play action back to throw Pulsine, sideline route. It's caught. This could be 6. At the 25-20, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Marinette. Don Barrett gets his second touchdown. Now Marinette will try to tack on the extra point with Eric Sebro holding, and Ryan Koenig's doing the kicking. A little bit of a high snap. Flags go down. They're going to be kicking it from the 15, so a 25-yard point after attempt by Ryan Koenig. Good snap this time. Placed down, bad kick though, off the left side. Not good to get there. Now another flag goes down. They're going to roughing the kicker. After attempt now by the Marines. Snap placed down, this time the kick with plenty of leg behind it, and on the second try, it is good. And Marinette makes it a 34-7 lead now here on Clintonville with 9:26 to play in the 4th quarter. Back with the Marines kickoff to the Truckers. Ryan Koenig's preparing to kick that football off now for the Marines from left to right. The approach and the kick, end over end. Coming up to make the reception is LaViolet at about the 20-yard line. The trucker runner comes out across the 30, 35, and down to the 37-yard line. First down. Flags go down as Clintonville's Scott Weber goes back to throw. Deep sideline route. He throws it away to the near side of the field here. That's Neil Waite. Trips to the far side. Back to throw. They throw to Waite here. They're going to run the hook and lateral. Lateral it back to LaViolette. He's to the 40 in midfield where he's running out of bounds. And that's can go the distance. This time the wishbone backfield for Scott Weber. He motions Feisch out to the right side. Play action in the line. Pitch it back to LaViolette. Sweeping right. He turns to the 45 around the sideline. And he's down to about the 42 before the Marines can push him down. And doing as good a job here in the second half as any team we've seen offensively against Marinette's top-rated defense in the league. Little play action. Fire over the middle. It's incomplete. The receiver was... But the second half hasn't been real pleasant for the Marines. Wishbone backfield. Double faking, fumble the football, and it's loose back there. It was a third down play. They handed it to Tim Neisheim, and I think he might have gotten it back. It's fourth down and 8 for Clintonville at the Marinette 47-yard line. 3 wideouts to the near side, a split end to the far side, and back to throw goes Scott Weber. They come after him. Weber sets and throws one deep. He's got a man breaking and over, shoots him down at about the 10-yard line. Oh, late flag. West went ahead, got an extra point, 21-20. Trips to the far side, fourth down and about 7. Back to throw the football. Scott Weber fires one, and it's caught at the line of scrimmage. There was an intercepted. Polzin out of the I formation. Yockman remains sidelined here. Polzin's going to take, run to the left side and go nowhere. Clintonville again comes in hard. Boy, those are a couple of number 1 first-team linemen. Second down and 9 Marinettes. Staus, the sophomore quarterback, handing the deep handoff to the tailback and picking a little bit of a daylight hole there and getting across midfield out about the 47-yard line at the Clintonville 47. Marines come out in the I backfield. Staus will take, fake to the tailback, go back to throw, fires short of the intended receiver. Staus got sacked. He threw it under pressure and threw it down low, very long at all. Kevin Olson, the punter, gets it on one bounce. No rush, fortunately for him, and he booms a punt. It's going to come down to the 12-yard line to be returned from there by Tim Hyman. Hyman goes to the far side, returns up to the 20. Well, not quite the 20 before he gets corralled. Marinette had a good kick coverage down there, 30-yard kick. Again, come out with 3 wideouts to the near side. 1 split end to the far side, and Weber goes back to throw. Flag goes down. Weber rolls out of the pocket. Will run it up the sideline and go out of bounds and pick up about 8 yards on the play. But they're flagged. WMAM, Marinette, Menominee. It's 9 o'clock. Back to throw the football. Scott Weber chased out of the pocket. He can run again down the sideline to the 35 and knocked out of bounds just before getting it. Truckers come out, 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 split end to the far side. Weber back to throw again. Deep sideline pattern here. It's incomplete. That was a tough throw. And of course, the clock will stop after those completions. 3rd down and 2 now. Truckers have 3 wideouts to the far side. Fullback up the middle for the first down. Comes out here to the 45 and tackled down to the 46-yard line. Another newcomer for Marinette is down here in the second half. It's been pretty even. Maybe an offensive edge here to Clintonville, in fact. Here's Weber back to throw, firing over the middle. It's caught and dropped incomplete. In and out of the hands at the 38-yard. 4:59 on the clock. And Scott Weber taking. They're going to run it up the middle, and the ball comes loose. Clintonville picks it back up and got across midfield down to about the 49-yard line. Got a good bounce that time. They do some switching here as they come to the line of scrimmage. Wishbone backfield this time, but Weber going to go back to throw anyhow. Air it out, fire, and who's got the football? John Hampton's got it in his hands, and the Marines have another pickoff here in this football game. Player, he gets up and trots off the football field. Here come the Marines now. Reggie Staus running the show, faking in the backfield at quarterback, running off of the left side of center, and getting it out across the 40 to the 41. Is that Ben Steubenvall, 87, our tailback out there? Here's Staus taking it and handing to Steubenvall. He comes to the 45-yard line, drives up here to the 49, and a late flag goes down. 23 to be played. In the 4th quarter, 35-7 Marinette. Staus faking left, countering to the right to the 30-yard line at his feet, backing down to the 20. Flag goes down as Staus goes down at about the 16. Might have an illegal block here. Reggie Staus will take the snap, hand to his tailback. Another new tailback out there. He fights his way down inside the 35. Chris Brooks is the flanker, or split end, off to the left side. No flanker, he is. Quarterback Staus will take, and to his tailback, Ryan Koenig's in a tail this time, slices off the left side, gets only a couple. Good reaction by the Clintonville defender there to come up and make the... Here are the Marines with a 3rd down and 7. Chilly night. Fake to the right. Here's Staus trying to counter left on 3rd down. He's not going to get too much. Hole had opened up, but it was closed up rather quickly by the high backfield with the flanker off to the near side. Staus out of the balance line formation. Going to take, option it down the line of scrimmage and pitch it back here to Koenig's. Going to try to turn the corner and can't. Open field tackle. Koenig's is down about the 30-yard line. Yeah, let's see. Now they're going to go with, it looks like their #1 offense. At least they got #1 quarterback Scott Weber out there. They don't have enough people again. Now here come the Truckers, 1st down from their own 30-yard line. Back to throw goes Scott Weber. Deep drop this time, rolling to his right. He's being chased. He's going to try and run, and he gets hauled down from behind. I believe it was it 83? Tearing them on the Truckers, Scott Weber. They lines him up in the wishbone here. Split end off to the near side. They motion LaViolette this way. Running the option play. Pitch it back. Loose football. And Marinette may have recovered one here at the 25-yard line. Pitched it back to the trailing halfback. 10 seconds to go. Probably the last play of the game. Staus fakes one way, runs the other. He's to the 20, down to about the 17-yard line, and that should do it here at Igley Stadium. Clock winds down to 2-1, and it's over here at Igley. The Marinette Marines get a win in their final home game of the season, defeating the Clintonville Truckers 35-7.
This sports broadcast brought to you by Coleman Furniture, DNN Bank, Ellis Big Chicken, Fairway Food.